Available in the sterling silver ring with that round lavender jade at the center, and it does have 3 rows, if you can see it on the side.
Sure does.
Of that bead set round CZs on the shoulders with that tapered shank on there. But this, again, a great way to put this because it again gives it that nice little oomph to make the center the star.
Right, the star of the show. This ring looks so expensive.
Yeah.
And when you said there were 3 rows of CZ on the shoulders, I kind of like, my eyes kind of got tangled up in all of the sparkle, and it took me a while to actually discern those 3 individual bars of CZ because each one of them is so brilliant. I mean, it just creates one big light show to the point that it's hard to even pinpoint the single gemstone. And I think that's also because these are micro pave sets. So we've heard about pave designs, we've heard of pave gemstones. So these are micro pave, meaning that they're very petite gemstones. And in order to set them, you actually have to be under magnification, oftentimes 100 times magnification. So imagine a gemstone setter or designer or finisher sitting at a micro pave microscope, right? Sitting at a microscope, setting each and every single one of these gemstones into place. And these are prong sets, so they're very secure. But I mentioned that they're prong set because when you get this home and you look at the shoulder and you look at all of that beautiful detailing that I'm talking about with the CZ gemstones on the sides, you're gonna see that the prongs also resemble diamonds themselves.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right? And so you almost can't tell where the CZ starts. And where the metal begins versus where it ends because it's so seamless, and that's why I say it looks so rich, and it was done so exceedingly well using that micro pave technology.
As everything that you're saying, I'm looking at each individual and I'm thinking about, you're right, even when we're talking about just the setting, it has that. So think about everything that Lamar just said. This is a customer pick. This is absolutely over $100 ring. You can have it today for under $30. You're gonna wear this and every once in a while you're gonna take a look back down at it and go, I cannot believe I got this on clearance.
Oh, for sure.
Under $30.
For sure. And you know, everyone that owns it, I was reading the reviews, everyone's talking about the color, the setting, the fit. The color, the setting, the fit. So it very much is that piece of jewelry that as you continue to pull it out of your jewelry box, you're going to be reminded of why you purchased it, and you're going to be reminded of how lucky you were to have added it into your collection at this clearance price. Because of that wide band, the fit is comfortable. Because of the size of this huge jade round in the center, you have a really noteworthy setting. Look at the way that the prongs reach up and kind of grasp this gemstone. It's a really beautiful, very modern, well-finished gallery. So when everyone's talking about the setting, that's what they're referring to. And then, of course, the color. The color, the color. And color is king in the jewelry industry. Gone are the days where the pinnacle of jewelry buying starts and ends with white diamonds. Now it's all about adding fun and vibrance and color into your jewelry box. And this jade is going to be one of the most perfect pieces to do it with because of that vibrant, beautiful lavender color.
Look at that. I love, you can see everything in how I feel like you can see the lights, you can see everything because it is just, it's big, it's beautiful, it's so clear, it's so amazing in that. And again, so for this one, the sizes are 5 through 12, but in size 11, this is getting very limited. So fewer than 10 in the size 11. So if you are size 11 and you're wanting this round lavender jade and CZ ring, this customer pick, I would absolutely go to hsn.com, go on your app, give us a call, item number 598315 to make sure that you get this and you get it in your hand. Of course, I always say that, especially when we're doing clearance and they're always giving me updates in my ear on sizing and, you know, quantities. I always say, if you see something you're watching right now and you're like, that is what's going to be perfect for an event or just my daily life or somebody that I know is a gift, I want you to be happy. I want you to get it, and I want you to get it at this price.
Agreed.
So please, please, please take advantage of this. Again, the original price on this was over $101. So we've taken $71 off of this ring. There's no way this is a $30 ring.
Oh, casual. Taking that much money off of this ring.
Yeah.
For this size, honestly though, for this size, I mean, that is a staggering savings. That's awesome.
Absolutely. So I'm saying if there's something in this clearance you're gonna grab and you're like, okay, let's do something different. I haven't done something in a lavender. That's the one.
Yes.
$30. Pick it up,
Boom.
add it into your box. You'll
Done.
absolutely love it. Were these the ones that you were talking about?
These are the ones.
I was gonna say, I think these are the earrings that Lamar teased us earlier. These are from Colleen Lopez. These are the cushion cut gem and diamond stud earrings. So if you're just joining us or if you were with us a few moments ago, Lamar was saying this would go back to that trillion ring that we had.
Exactly.
So that is these. So we have this, I know when you said, just casually saying how much we're taking off, oh, you know, you just saved $98 on these gorgeous earrings. We have it on clearance price under $52. All three are available, Rob, because I thought the citrine was pretty limited. Okay, I thought so. I'm actually surprised it's sitting out here. The citrine only has 15 left, so I really didn't even think they were gonna make it on set with me. So if you want the citrine, please absolutely take advantage. We also have them in the aquamarine and in the white topaz. So those, white topaz, we have 40 left, and then we still have the aqua marine. 2 flex pay available, $25.95. These are for a pierced ear. They are clutch backs for these, but you're right, this would go back perfect with a trillion ring.
You know what's crazy is that we started with more in each of these than we just announced we had. So before we said a single word, I mean, like,
that's what I really, honestly, truly didn't even believe that the citrine were gonna make it out here.
And the citrine is probably my favorite. I know it shouldn't because they're gonna go first, but I just gotta say, they are Madeira citrine. So citrine comes from a multitude of different locations all across the globe. When we talk about Madeira, it comes from a region in Brazil that kind of follows along the Madeira River, which runs 2,000 miles, and it's renowned for giving us some of the most beautiful, well-saturated citrine. And you can see it here. You have got such an intense color, almost like that of a fire opal. I mean, they are burning bright like a fire. It's a beautiful color. If you love citrine, if you have always desired to own citrine, this pair of earrings, I say, is a must-have because they carry that Madeira name. But regardless of whatever option you get, they all look so high-end.
Yeah.
And I love that because you've got the diamond studding or framing the actual gemstone, which adds this layer of prestige and opulence. And so that's why I say they look very high-end. They look very becoming, very high class, but they're also very much a daily stud because of their size. It's not something that is pretentious or you know, oversized. It is very much appropriate for every single day. It's just going to give you that basic stud that you have in your jewelry box a little bit of a kick, right?
Yes.
Every once in a while we need a little bit of a boost, right?
A little bit of a boost.
So this is what this is doing for that average, you know, that traditional stud in your jewelry box. It's giving it a bit of a boost because it's got that cushion shape, which is very different, very exciting. It's got that outlining of the additional diamonds. And then, of course, you've got it in color variations that are so special.
Yeah.
That Madeira citrine, that blue topaz, which is just calming and very tranquil and mesmerizing. And then, of course, the white, which is your perfect alternative to the diamond.
Absolutely. So I did say just a few moments ago, I didn't think the citrine was gonna make it. It's gone. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, the next to go is gonna be the white topaz. If you were able to get the citrine, I am so happy for you that you were able to do that. White topaz will be the next one that I'll have to also say. I always feel sad when I have to take it off of here because I feel like somebody at home was looking at that citrine and they were like, oh, it was so beautiful and I loved it. That's why I say when we're talking about clearance, when we're talking about all of these, please don't wait. These prices are exactly what everybody is looking for. Item number 610914, if you are listening looking at it, I would absolutely pull the trigger. 2 flex pay available, $25.95. When you were talking about the size, these are about 3/8. So when we're talking about the size on a stud, but I feel like sometimes if you do like studs, you kind of get into like a stud earring rut.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're thinking, I kind of want a little bit, I still like a stud earring. I still love that. Maybe, you know, a dangle earring or something a little bit bigger and bulkier isn't my thing, but I still want something.
Right.
I still want
something. A little something, something. Yeah, don't let your stud be a dud. Let your stud, you know, get a good stud.
Nobody likes a dud stud.
No one likes a dud stud. Get a stud that you can really enjoy. Get a stud that you actually want to wear every single day. And that people are going to notice. Again, not in a pretentious way, not in a braggadocious way, but in an unconventional way. Like, wow, where did you get those? They look so high end. It's the perfect size. It's perfectly wearable for every day, but they just look so different. And the aqua in particular, I will say, truly an aquatic color. They're not dull. They're not faint. It is a nice, vibrant blue. It's a recognizable and identifiable blue. That is going to be an awesome pick. And then the white, I mean, come on, it looks like you're staring into the icy white glaciers of Antarctica. I mean, it's so bright white. It's so pure in its color. It is the perfect alternative to a diamond stud.
Yeah. And if you did pick up the Trilliant ring that we had earlier from Colleen, I would absolutely throw this in, make it a set, make it something that you could wear together. Again, we took $98 off, so that's what you're saving with this. We still have the aquamarine and the white topaz available. Item number 610914. Okay, we're gonna scoot down just a little bit. We're gonna talk about the 20-inch station necklace that Angie just had on. You have 6 choices in this.
6.
So many choices. So I'm gonna need your help a little bit, Lamar, to make sure I don't call something wrong.
Let's do it.
But let's start with the very top. This would be, let's see, is this the sunset quartz? I wanna make sure. Rob also helped me out. Okay, I believe the top is gonna be the sunset quartz, so that's gonna be number 1 of your choices. Then right underneath that is gonna be your amethyst. That's another choice for you. Underneath that, no?
This one is, what's the pink option?
Oh, pink quartz?
That's the one, pink quartz, yes.
You know what? It's because I wasn't looking at it in person. I was looking at it in the screen. So I'm glad you said that because on screen it looks like the amethyst.
Right.
So this is the pink quartz underneath that. The one you have in your hand, Lamar, is that
the green chalcedony?
Yes. No, I had Lamar say it because I didn't want to say the word. That is also, Rob in my ear also said, yeah, that sounds right. Lamar will say it. There we go. That's this option. So underneath that, this is going to be...
That could only be one thing. That's moonstone.
That's the moonstone. Now we have the amethyst underneath there. And then underneath is the labradorite.
Save the best for last. Labradorite's my favorite.
Yes. So 6 choices, all of these, all still available. This is a 20-inch station necklace, handcrafted, lobster claw clasp in the back.
Yes.
$36.90. Item number 009951. So many options.
There's so many options.
Right?
And I know that the designer was saying he started with originally 1 gemstone and continued experimenting with how these different gemstones would look in this design. And that's how he arrived at 6, is because all of them look so good, he just couldn't stop. And so instead of offering a necklace with just 1 gemstone, you now have a variety. And I think that's awesome because they look best, I think, layered together.
Layered together, like how
Angie
has it.
They look great stacked together, exactly. And because you have that lobster claw clasp, and because of the way that the links are set on this necklace, you can kind of adjust. It's not meant to be
shorter and longer.
Right. So you can adjust it. And so if you want to wear it the way that Angie has layered it together at those alternating lengths, then you can do that because of the adjustability of that lobster claw closure. And I love too that the stations kind of run, they don't line up perfectly the way that she's wearing them, so that the eye kind of doesn't know where to go. It's always, you know, it's completely overwhelmed by all of the beauty in the best way possible.
Yep.
There's always something different to look at. And so if you can swing it, I would say definitely get multiples because the gemstones are so complementary to one another.
Absolutely, and when you were saying if you can swing it, we took $34 off of this HSN price for this, so it is clearance today at under $37. So you're right, if you want to do just one, or you know somebody that has, you know, that loves amethyst or the pink quartz or whatever the case may be,
right.
This is the time to get it. And also if you want to kind of do that stacked look, how it looks on Angie, and you're so observant, Lamar, you're like, I love how it's kind of staggered. You're right. And when I was looking at it, I found that very appealing to my eye, but I didn't think about it. You were the one that was like, look, it's kind of like what you say, like what twos when you're...
Yeah, so you want to layer things together in groups of 3, or odd numbers in general, but 3 is the magic number because of the rule of 3. It says that things grouped in 3 inherently look better, and it's because in even numbers, our eyes are so accustomed to grouping things and putting things, organizing things. So when you have an odd number, your eye doesn't do that anymore. It's kind of transfixed by those odd numbers and by all of that dimension.
That's why it looks so fabulous on Angie.
That's right.
All three of those on her. So again, this is from Nikki Butler. So if you love Nikki's, you know, designs and colors and the way, you know, they're put together, this is such a great way to do it. And I love we have so many options because I feel like you're going to see the piece, you're going to see the gemstone that really stands out to you, the one that really hits, you know, something special in your life or in somebody else's life, and we have them available.
So, talking about the adjustability, are you ready for me to blow your mind?
I'm always ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
So we're gonna show it on Angie because Angie's wearing it in that layered look that we love, and then I'm going to show you what I did here.
Okay.
I just completely reinvented the whole thing, and I made it into a lariat style necklace.
You did.
Now,
look at this.
I said that this wasn't supposed to be an adjustable necklace, and it wasn't supposed to be a lariat style necklace either. But again, because of that lobster claw clasp and these links, by the way, are individually set. Here, let me take this one off so you can see by itself. Look at this. Look how sleek, look how edgy, look how sexy this is. You just go ahead, run this along the neck like a choker, clasp it, and then have it run down the décolleté. I'm breaking the rules here today, but I'll tell you what, it looks good.
And you know that that's the style of necklace I love. That's the style that I always am drawn to.
You can achieve it here. You can do anything with this necklace.
And with so many options. So again, we have the sunset quartz, the pink quartz, the I can never say it. Say it for me.
Labradorite?
Yes. Amethyst, moonstone, and then green.
Chalcedony.
See? How could I do this without Lamar? I told you, he's the wordsmith. I'm just like you. I'm a regular girl, just loves to put some jewelry on. Okay.
How can I do it without you? I can't wear these necklaces.
I love that.
Dream team over here.
We always have fun. 3 choices for this. This is going to be the cushion cut trio ring. $34 off brings us down under $37. This is another customer pick available. So we have the 3 choices are the amethyst, the rose quartz in the middle, and the citrine. So by the way, if you missed out on the citrine earlier on the earrings, here's an opportunity to still get something citrine for you. The rose quartz is the most limited. Sizes are 5 through 12 on these. These are a sterling silver ring. All 3 beautiful, I think, in the colors. We are losing some of the sizes in these, so I would definitely check on that as this kind of goes on.
Yeah, these are one of my favorites because I am all about, as we just discovered, breaking the rules, kind of breaking up the monotony. And for so long, oval gemstones, which is the most popular shape for color gemstones, has been the standard in the industry. Now we have color gemstones in fancy shapes, cushion shapes, which is just so exciting. This is the type of jewelry that you would expect to find in a high-end boutique. Look at the design detail here.
That's what I was
from the profile of the ring, so that even if someone catches your hand in what would normally be an unflattering position, they're still captivated by the beauty in that design detail of this piece. On the shoulders there, it's almost as though you can't tell where the metal started to create that design. It's got like an infinity kind of characteristic to it.
It does have an
I mean, it's so sinuous and it just swirls all across the finger. It's so delightful and it's so artistic and it's so poetic. Look at this, I love this. But for me, it is all about that cushion shape gemstone. Cushion shape because as the name implies, and as you can see, it kind of mimics the look of a throw pillow or a cushion, right? And so what I love about it is that it's very plush. Like looking at the cushion shape, it's very plush. And it's kind of ensnaring, like it envelops all of the senses because contrary to the traditional round brilliant or the oval shape, which I mentioned, the cushion is a type of cut that you just kind of get lost in. All of those facets, they draw you in, and it's just like a labyrinth of mirrors. There's so much light return because of the way that this is cut. By the way, when we talk about the cut on these rings, hand cut, hand set, fancy shape, beautiful attention to detail. I mean, this is such a prized possession in anyone's jewelry box. At this price, I am in love.
And that's the amethyst that we're looking at on Angie right now. So that is one of the options available. So everything that Lamar just said, everything we were talking about, the setting, we were talking about the cushion design, you can pick it in either the amethyst. I have it in the citrine that's on me, and we still have it in the rose quartz, which is the most limited. So again, if earlier you were really wanting to get your hands on those citrine earrings and we ran out of those, this is an opportunity to still get something with that beautiful coloring on this. And this is a customer pick, and I always say I think this for anything you purchase, go look at reviews. But this, when we're talking about jewelry, because jewelry is such a personal and an emotional decision for people to come back to hsn.com, say, I got this ring or I purchased this ring for someone. I want to come back and tell you how much I love it. That really, for me, when it talks about jewelry, really means something because it's so personal. So definitely go read those reviews. Item number 089166 on this one. But from any angle, this is beautiful.
It is. And the colors are beautiful as well. The citrine, which we've talked a lot about, is that color that's just... it's so friendly and welcoming, and it really kind of energizes you on those days where you need to pick me up. It's gonna brighten your day. It is a gorgeous, bright golden hue. The rose, I just think it is the height of femininity. True to its name, it's kind of like a rose petal pink. It's very soft, it's very subtle, it's beautiful and pretty and light and airy and ethereal. And then of course you've got the amethyst, that gorgeous, deep, rich, velvety purple, which is a gemstone everyone loves and everyone craves. And these rings in their design, just stellar. Trilogy, by the way, I didn't even talk about that. Trilogy meaning you've got 3 different stones. So that could mean I loved you yesterday, I love you today, I love you tomorrow.
Oh, we wrote the card for you.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. We wrote
the card. Write that down right now. And then when you get this ring, write it on the card.
If you're celebrating 3 years, if you have 3 kids, I mean, the trilogy design is just probably one of the most iconic in jewelry.
And it has such a sentiment to that. So again, item number 627490. This is a Nikki Butler design. Customer pick, $36.90. We have it in, again, amethyst, citrine, and rose quartz available. Okay, if you haven't heard me mention, I don't want you to miss out, but for Customer Appreciation Month, we are giving away some big money. This is the biggest giveaway we've done here at HSN. So this is literally just to say thank you, we appreciate you, we're celebrating you. From now until April 30th, every day you can go onto hsn.com and enter. You just have to go search the word sweepstakes, and then that's how you go, you'll enter in. And at the end of all of that, one lucky HSN family member is gonna walk away with $25,000. So please go enter. Good luck. I can't wait for us to find out who the big winner is. We have a lot more jewelry clearance for you, but right now we're gonna hear a little bit about Patricia Nash.
The Patricia Nash brand is all about old world craftsmanship and amazing quality. We started with handbags and accessories. Now we make amazing scarves and hand-weaved shoes. It's taking all of that old world craftsmanship and memories of our heritage or travels abroad, bringing it all for today's woman.
I love being able to talk to you and help you get exactly what you need.
That's probably my favorite part about Customer Appreciation Month. We get to show you all of the family members here at HSN that kind of make everything work, and we're introducing you to our other family members, you at home, those that, of course, tune in and watch, and we appreciate every day. So it is Customer Appreciation Month, lots going on, but one thing I want to mention is if you have an HSN credit card, please feel free to add an extra flex onto anything that you see. So this is Lamar Scott, if you're just joining in.
Good morning.
My wordsmith that's been saving me with any weird words or words that I just don't want to say. That's what he does. We are going to do kind of a couple of different pieces, but this is from Sevilla Silver. They do this interchangeable line where you can have a ring and earrings and a necklace, and then you can interchange the piece in the middle. So you could have it as an oval white topaz one day, you can change it out to be an amethyst another day, and change it out and have a blue topaz another day. So it's like having as many earrings, necklaces, you know, bracelets that you want by being able to change that out. And it's just a little magnet in the middle that does that.
Right.
So we are going to start out with the bracelet that is everything that I just said. It's interchangeable. You can take out the middle, but it's also adjustable. So this is a bracelet that kind of hits everything.
It's a game-changing bracelet.
You save $61 on this on clearance. It's under $20 today. So again, it is adjustable. So we can kind of, so really this, you know, goes from 5.5 to 9 3/4 when we're talking about that. And then in the middle, you're going to get the amethyst gem insert, the blue topaz, and the oval white topaz. And then you just literally just take it off and pop it. Mark, can you show, do you have one of those?
I do.
Okay, perfect.
Right,
so what do you have the blue topaz on there right now.
Yep.
And then all you have to do.
You quite literally pop, oh my gosh.
Yep.
I actually got nervous for a second. I was like, I don't know. Am I gonna mess this up on live TV? It is. At the same time, it is a very strong magnet. So I don't want you to be mistaken in thinking that because it's so quick and easy, that it's something that isn't going to actually stay in place.
Absolutely. There you go. And now we have the amethyst.
And it just pops in, and now you have a completely different look. And so this station here is the only thing you ever have to worry about. This is why I say it's a game-changing bracelet, ladies, is because this is the bracelet that is going to answer all of your bracelet woes. If you feel like, oh, I've got to buy a $2,000 tennis bracelet in sapphire, and one in and one in blue topaz, and one in amethyst, and one in diamond. No. All you need to do is change this middle insert, and you've reserved the right to reinvent this bracelet completely and change the look entirely with just the pop. Just the
it was so easy.
Wrist.
I'm so happy that you were so honest, Lamar, and you said, I hope I don't mess this up on live TV.
Nervous.
But because when you get it home, is it really that easy?
Yeah,
it really is.
It
but when it's on, it's on. It's going to have that. So you have those three options that it comes with: the white topaz, the amethyst, and the blue topaz. But on hsn.com, there's more gems that you can purchase and
inserts,
kind of the inserts. Right.
So you can just go wild and shop till you drop, and you can switch it out with whatever your heart desires, be it your birthstone or something that matches your outfit, or just something that you're in the mood for that day.
I mean, isn't that, really, our mood changes, our color of our outfit changes, where we're going changes, and I mean,
So your jewelry should change too?
if you are the person that can do a tennis bracelet for $1,000 in each one of them, first off, my name is Tina Jennings. I would love to be your friend. Second of all, most of us don't have that luxury to do that. This is a way of getting that for under $20. And I want to show the adjustability on the one you have in your hand. Because again, if you're doing this as a present, that adjustability. You don't have to worry about
someone's size. This is so easy. And I love this little dangle, this little tassel. It adds a little bit of drama. But here, you just pull this mechanism down, and then this is how it's going to adjust. It adjusts. Right. So this, I mean, I don't know if anyone's wrist that is quite this large, but just think about at this size, if you are getting this for a gift at this price point, how many different people this will accommodate.
Right. Because you don't have to think about what stone they like.
Right.
You don't have to think about their wrist size. This covers all of that, the interchangeability and the adjustability. This is a no-brainer gift for somebody, whether you're gonna do this as a graduation gift, you're gonna do this as a Mother's Day gift, you're gonna add this in as just like a thank you to someone. This one for me is perfect.
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong.
Do you know where the terminology tennis bracelet came from, where it was derived?
Okay.
Story time.
I am taking my GIA training. I do believe, nope, I don't want to, I'm not there yet, but I do think I know this.
It's not GIA related at all, though. It was actually a tennis player.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a tennis player. During a match, her bracelet fell off of her wrist. She said, stop everything.
Yep.
She stopped the game in the middle of the game so that she could retrieve her tennis bracelet. And bracelets are probably the #1 most lost piece of jewelry.
Really?
They're always coming unhinged or sliding off, slipping off someone's wrist. And that's why I love the adjustability aspect of this.
You can make it tighter.
You can make it tighter and you don't have to worry about a faulty clasp. Right? Because let's be really practical for a moment. How many of us have dealt with that?
Yeah.
Like a clasp that was a little bit flimsy, a clasp that failed on us, a clasp that needed to be resoldered or
like it gets loose,
exactly. And so here you don't have to worry about that. And not only is it practical, but it's also a design detail, because now as you adjust it, you have all of that sterling silver that is dangling from the wrist and offering all of this additional drama and interest. And if you find yourself taking a picture, for example, wearing a traditional tennis bracelet, it may get lost under a sleeve, it may get lost in the photo, it might be a little bit flat. This is something that is always going to be seen. This is something that is always going to give you a little playfulness, a little bit of movement in the bracelet, and it's going to give you a lot of interest. And then, of course, you move back into the gemstones here, which there's a huge, huge, huge gem presence. As a gentleman, I have maybe a little bit larger of a wrist than you would have when you get this at home. And you can see that it still runs the entirety of my hand with these beautiful bright white gemstones. And then, of course, the station in the center of this gorgeous, beautifully saturated.
You have the amethyst in there now?
Violet amethyst, yeah.
Yep, so you have the amethyst in there now, but I think we started with the white topaz, right? Is that the one, where's your... Oh, yeah.
Blue. We started with blue.
You had the blue topaz.
Yes.
So we started with the blue, and so this is what it looks like, the little center design. So this is what they look like. You'll get 3. You'll get the blue topaz, you'll get the amethyst, and you're gonna get the white topaz. So this is what it looks like in the center, and then it has the magnet right on the back. And all you do is just change them out.
Yeah, and I'll show that again really quickly. If you happen to be tuning in, then the last seconds here, this is the only bracelet you may ever need again with this interchangeable station here in the center. Pops right out.
Yep.
And then look, like TV magic.
And then you just add it back in.
We got a brand new piece. But it gets better because you can get the full set, right? There's more.
Absolutely. So this is the interchangeable gem adjustable bracelet. If you're going to do this in a present, easy. Don't think about, of course, your size of the wrist or what stone that they want. It's perfect, perfect. Now, we actually have a lot more in the Sevilla Silver and the interchangeable, but I want to tell you about something before too much time goes on. Wednesday on HSN, Plexiderm Skincare is back. They have blown up here at HSN Sim coming. They're coming with a new and advanced formula bringing results just like this. Temporarily improving the appearance of under eye bags, fine lines and wrinkles in as little as 10 minutes. We all got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes to get rid of the bags under my eyes. Believe me. You'll want to see Plexaderm if you haven't seen them here at HSN yet. You're going to want to tune in on Wednesday. Okay, so we did the bracelet.
We did.
Still Sevilla silver, still interchangeable. Now we've got it in the pendant with an 18-inch chain. So same thing we were just talking about with the bracelet, but we're taking it down to the pendant. $28 off, $16.99, and this one will be coming with the blue topaz. The pendant is about 15, 16 by 3/8 in the width. The chain does, it's 18 inches, but it does have a 2-inch extender, and I love the drop.
Yeah,
I love the
agree.
bail on this one.
I agree. And I love that the pendant comes with the blue topaz and the bracelet. Did the bracelet come with blue or was it with the amethyst?
No, blue topaz, amethyst, and the oval, or the white topaz. So all three.
Blue as well. Oh,
so
that's
if you
awesome.
get the bracelet.
See? We're speaking the same language.
Thinking.
We're speaking the same language. And honestly, at the price point that this has dropped to, you can complete the whole suite for, you know, under the price of the, you know, the appraisal price of, I think, just one of these. And so this jewelry, genuine gemstones, by the way, I don't want us to lose sight of that because it is remarkable in its versatility and that interchangeability, and they're beautiful and it's a great price and it's all of that. But let's not forget, these are genuine gemstones that you're seeing at this price point. It's just the cherry on top of the cake that you get it with that interchangeable, you know, aspect.
Yep. So again, in the center where you see that blue topaz, that again goes on with that magnet. You can just simply take that off. You can put back on. If you've got the bracelet, you can do it with those. Again, if you go to hsn.com, you can just get the interchangeable part. And actually, Rob, I keep mentioning that. I don't have an item number if anybody wants to add that on to any of these because we have several pieces, but I want to be able to give that. Clearance price $16.99 on this. It is going to come with that pendant and it's going to come with the chain with it, that Rolo Link chain. But I love that you mentioned that those were genuine. Because they're everything you still love. It's still the sterling silver that you love from Sevilla. It is all of that. They just made it something so easy and beautiful for us. So item number 617564. So we've done the bracelet, we've done the pendant. Now we're gonna do the ring. Same thing. I love that they did this in so many different things that you can do this with. You're right. $14.99. So let me see. We had
it's crazy. This is criminal.
The bracelet at under $20. We have the pendant and the chain under $17. Now we have the ring under $15. This one will come with the blue topaz, sizes 5 through 10. Rob, all available? Okay, all available. Item number 617567, it's the same thing. It's that middle piece. This is what it looks like when nothing is on it. And then you just pick whichever piece that you want on there. And then, did you hear the click? That's how you know that magnet is very strong. It's going to keep it on there. But now you have this as a blue topaz ring.
Yes, and that magnet truly is very, very strong. I mean, before you even find yourself aligning the gemstone with the station, it's grabbing for it. And I saw Bill Green showcasing this a few months ago, and I mean, he was just flailing his arms around with this ring, and he was depicting how difficult it is for the actual gemstone to come loose from the setting once that magnet has attached. So you can really rest in the comfort of knowing that it's going to remain stationary and beautiful, and truly, it is beautiful. Even the outlining, by the way, talking about genuine gemstones, those accent gemstones, the supporting gemstones, framing the blue topaz here, also genuine. Cut, set for beauty, and just completely show-stopping. The whole set together, I mean, it's just gonna get you noticed.
Absolutely, and we haven't even finished. We still have one more to finish this out. But again, the ring is available, interchangeable gem ring, under $15 for this one, sizes 5 through 10. And I know along the side we've been running the item number. If you would like to get some more of the interchangeable gemstones, you can absolutely do that at hsn.com. So again, bracelet, pendant, necklace, ring. What do we have left? We need earrings.
Hello.
We have the gem drop earrings available. This is also gonna come with the blue topaz with it. You can add more if you wanna do this. Under $24. The whole set, if you did bracelet, the necklace, the ring, and the earrings, well worth the wardrobe.
You know what I just thought would be really cool too is like a mom and her daughters, like they each kind of have a piece of the set, right? Depending on how many daughters you have. I just think that's a really cool thought.
Oh, kind of like a way to tie Mother's Day back into you and them.
Yeah, exactly. So you always kind of share that interconnectedness. These earrings for me, there's just something, each one of the pieces is undeniably beautiful, but I think it's that subtle drop. It's those additional oval gemstones that lead into that that aqua that just creates so much interest, and they're almost ethereal and angelic. They're light, they're fresh, they're pretty, and they're very pleasant. And so I think that if it's not outside the realm of possibility, the earrings are really the perfect way to kind of tie everything all together, and look really, really well finished.
And again, this is $36 off our HSN price, which brings this down now under $24 on the earrings. So if you are just joining us, the center of the earring that you're looking at, so we have that beautiful drop that Lamar was just talking about, but that center where you see the blue topaz, that's the part that's interchangeable. So if you did the bracelet at the beginning and you got the 3, you can interchange it with those. Oh, here we go. Here's the additional stations
I love these.
That we're going to put them. Here they are on .com. Okay. So all of the pieces that we're talking about, if you want more of the change in the middle with the gemstones, here you go. Item number 081305, $10.90. You have peridot. There's the amethyst. There's the citrine.
$10?
I said, what? Those are all still available. Oh, and we have, is that a set of 2? Yes.
Oh, nice.
So if you did the earrings, you need both. $16.90, same colors, the amethyst, the citrine, and there's the peridot. So if you need the set of 2 for the earrings, $16.90, item number 081346 for those. So all, again, of those pieces we just went through, all Sevilla silver. Okay.
I've been waiting for this piece.
Is this the one you've been waiting for?
Yeah, I didn't mention it, but I have been waiting for this. I mean, this is the piece.
And when I'm telling you, this is actually the first time I've seen this, but I've not seen it in person this close yet. Wow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. This is, again, by Bali Designs, 5.8 carat weight on this. This is a 2-tone cuff. You're saving $226 price break on this. Please take advantage of the 4 flex payments of under $67 a month. Rob, are we just down to the small, medium in the size? Yes. Only the small, medium. There's 3 dozen available. It fits size, wrist sizes of 6 to 6 3/4 for this. But I did not realize how substantial that this cuff is. Just seeing it, you know, not seeing it in line, but I also did not notice all of the design on the inside. Can you see that?
It is truly a work of art. This is something that belongs on a podium covered in a glass case and like a fine jewelry exhibit. I mean, it is so striking. I got a little sad hearing that there were only 36 left because this is the type of jewelry that I love and I treasure, and I truly wish that everyone had the opportunity to own something this special. Now, if you take a look at this cuff and you say, Reminds me a little of, you know, a couple of designers, a couple of other designers. I would say you're absolutely right. But those couple of designers are probably offering cuffs that look like this for $2,000 or more. And honestly, when I went to India, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago at this point, I toured some of the facilities where the pieces that are made by those designers, those names that you're thinking about, where they're made. And guess which pieces are being made immediately by right next to them in the same facilities by the same artisanal craftsmen, right? It's going to be brands like this. So quite literally, you're paying more for a name, but you've got the same exact quality. It's still Balinese made. You have got the same incredible thickness in the cuff that you would expect at some of those other designers. I mean, this is quite literally everything that you can ask for in a cuff. It's drama, but it's still high end. You know, it's not kitschy. It's very high end. This is the piece that you put on your wrist when you're going out, and you don't have to worry about putting anything else on. This speaks volumes all on its own.
And were we talking about Praise-A-Lite earlier? Were you
yes,
talking
the
about
green amethyst. Yeah, so this is what we call green amethyst. And you can tell it has the clarity of amethyst. Because amethyst tends to, and quartz as a whole really tends to come in these eye clean specimens, which means that you don't see lots of inclusions. So it has the cleanliness of that amethyst, but it has the color of this beautiful, subtle sage green, which is just so beautiful. And I think that it's the perfect combination here. And these, if I'm not mistaken, these are 18 karat gold accents with Bali designs?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so you have got an overwhelming amount of precious, genuine 0.925 sterling silver, handcrafted by local artisanal craftsmen that are following generations of tradition and knowledge in making bespoke, artful designs like this for you. And you've got it with 18 karat gold accents. This is fabulous.
And I'm telling you, all the way to the design on the inside, they have thought of every tiny little portion of this cuff.
This
Look
is,
at that.
I think this is a must-have. Just look at the facets. Look at the facets as you peer into the gemstone. These are gemstones of such high quality. They could have been set as solitaires in rings, right? The clarity, the cleanliness, the vibrance, the reflection of the light on these facets. I mean, this is a must-have piece in my book.
And if, you know, you love a cuff, and I love a cuff versus maybe more like a more petite or a light bracelet for myself. This is every portion. Oh, look at you. Thank you.
I want you to at least to show it on, because it presents so well. The way it sits up on the wrist. And the curvature, the way that it melts into the wrist. I mean, it's so comfortable because you have so much sterling silver. And it's not just the sterling silver. Do you see that detailing? That ribbing, that almost scalloping that runs, oh, I'm obsessed.
See?
I'm a fan.
Now I can see why you loved this one.
I love it so much.
Again, this one is available. Price break on this is, we've taken $226 off of this, under $274. This is a two-tone cuff with that Praise-A-Lite that we were talking about. Small medium is the one that we have available. It fits a 6 to a 6 3/4 wrist for that one. Item number 580730 available. 4 flex are also available on that as well. Okay, actually, we're gonna stay kind of in
the Praise-A-Lite family.
Yes, but we're gonna add a little peridot in there. This is from Rarities.
Ooh.
This is 12.2 karat weight dangled earrings, 50% off the HSN price today for this clearance. We have it under $100, 3 flex payments of $33.30. This is these are pierced with a clutch back, by the way, but the drop on this is absolutely stunning. Look at all of that.
That's probably the perfect word to describe it. stunning.
It is.
These are so supremely elegant and classy. By the way, I'm testing to see who's awake because did you spot it? Angie had on Colleen Lopez's Praise You Like Trilliant ring. That we had from earlier. These earrings. And then the Bali Design Praise You Like cuff. So within this hour, you have the opportunity to have a full Praise You Like set. Yes, and they look stunning together because the quality, obviously, of the gemstone in all three of those pieces are matched perfectly. But these earrings, oh my goodness. I mean, so sleek, so elegant, and they have such a presence, the way that they run down from the ear, which obviously we know it's going to slim you, it's going to elongate you, right? It's going to make you look slender.
That's what my mom always says. She says, try to make your neck look longer. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
But how, Mom?
This is the way, is because you have eight of those emerald cut peridot dangling down, all the way down into that pear-shaped drop at the very bottom. There's 8. That gives it such a gorgeous drop.
It does. And I think that length really lends itself to the movement in these earrings as well, because they have such a polite dance as they kind of pendulate in the air. They have this beautiful level of movement. But at the same time, you can see in Angie's ears that they're not heavy whatsoever. They're not weighing down the earlobe. They're not stretching the earlobe. They're very much lightweight. So they pack a punch in that design and with all of the gems, but they're very, very light.
So again, 50% off. 50% off these rarities, 12.2 carat weight peridot and the Praise You Like dangle earrings, $99.90. It is under $100. 3 flex payments available. 4 if you're using your HSN credit card. Again, thank you from our Customer Appreciation Month if you want to add that on there. Item number for this is 599303. But when we're talking about, so I love that you mentioned that, how Angie was, and I don't know if that was by design or not, but that she had the ring on, she had the cuff on, and she had these earrings on.
They're so complimentary.
But what we were saying earlier about this, because we had, I think, was it the ring, and you were saying you were actually really surprised we had a full quantity
of the Praise You Like, because it's such an extraordinary gemstone. It's beautifully saturated. It's a gorgeous color, unlike any other green gemstone in the market. But also it's rare and unconventional and different, which makes it very exciting. And I think it's the perfect substitute to an emerald because it's still in that green family. And these earrings are really cool because you get a full green spectrum right between the peridot and the Praise You Like. You get all these beautiful different hues of green. But I think it's the perfect answer to an emerald because Praise You Like is just more soft and subtle and more romantic. It's not a gemstone you have to be afraid to wear like an emerald, not only because of its price point, but also because of its durability. This is a gemstone that's significantly harder on the measure of hardness scale. But you still get, you know, emeralds tend to be emerald cut. And so when I say that this is a perfect alternative to an emerald, it's also because the peridot here that are running down in a linear fashion are emerald cut. And that's special because emerald cut is reserved for gemstones that have the best possible clarity. There are not so many facets to kind of hide imperfections. You look into the heart of the gemstone and all you see is the beauty of that gemstone. So you know that you have fine quality peridot and then a gorgeous fancy shape, pear shape Praise You Like at the drop.
Beautiful. So we really hope if you maybe picked up something earlier and with the Praise You Like in it, this is a good way to kind of tie everything back with the earrings. Item number again is 599303. This is half off. 50% off of our HSN because that's what clearance is all about. Make sure that you take advantage of the 3 flex pay or 4 if you have the HSN credit card for this. Okay. So we are going to actually end this hour with several things from the Cheryl Jones pieces. We are going to be talking about a pendant necklace, a gold-plated black spinel ring, and the earrings. So if we're talking about another wardrobe, another suite. This is absolutely beautiful on this. So this is the Larimar Zircon and Black Spinel jewelry. We have it, the pendant and the necklace. We've taken $90 off of that one. It now brings it out to under $125. The chain on that one is 18 inches. If you're going to do the ring, that is $91.30. And if you're gonna do the earrings, that one is taking $167 off, bringing it under $233. All have flex pay available on them, and we'll run that at the bottom of the screen depending upon which one that you want. But this is such a beautiful wardrobe. 6 through 10, by the way, is available on the ring that you see right there on Angie.
This is quite Victorian in nature, isn't it?
Very Victorian.
Right? Victorian was a period that was most noted for jewelry that was a little bit antiquated and had a little bit of, I think, a royal presence. It was something that you would absolutely imagine like British royalty wearing. It has the look of estate jewelry.
Oh, royalty.
Right? It is a very royal design, especially in this quality of gold. And I think that it's such a smart collection of gemstones and precious metal in this piece. You'll see that it doesn't come in rose gold. It doesn't also come in white gold.
Right.
With this combination of gemstones, there could only be one metal where it really worked well, which was yellow gold, because that black spinel allows that blue to really come alive and pop. And then the yellow gold, that vibrant, unadulterated yellow gold, with that Larimar, which we know is that tropical Caribbean Sea-inspired blue with white striations. They just work so harmoniously together. And what really appears to be, I think, heirloom quality jewelry.
I would almost, I know we were saying like that royal feel, I would almost even give it like, almost like an Egyptian feel.
Oh, yeah.
Just something so, like, I don't know, like, iconic isn't even the right, because we're talking about royalty. We're talking about it just.
It's stately and it's just superb
timeless
in every way. Yes, it is timeless.
That's what I'm looking for.
And I think that's why heirloom, it absolutely is heirloom jewelry, because this is jewelry that's going to be beautiful and relevant many, many years from now. It's going to be durable because of the quality of gold as well as the gemstones that you see here. And then it also just has that upscale, very fine finish and that very high-end look to it.
Absolutely. So again, we have the ring that is available. That is here. We have it in the pendant with the necklace, and we also have it in the earrings. There's flex pay available on all three, whether you want to get one piece, you want to get them all and make it into a wardrobe, they are all absolutely available. Item number 079129 available for all of those. So, Lamar, I'm so sad because our hours have like come to an end.
It blew by. Did you have fun? Okay, so we'll do it again later.
We'll do it again. We will absolutely do it again. I'm telling you, you can come and read like my menus or something to me at my house.
That could be arranged.
I love that. Before we actually wrap this up, I want to let you know something that's fun that's going over on hsn.com. We are actually doing a digital craft event starting today through the 16th, and we have up to 30% off selected crafts on hsn.com, including this. This is the Cry Cut Air 2 with the beater vinyl samplers and the transfer tape. So all my crafters out there, you know what I'm talking about. You absolutely know that this is a great event price on this. Item number 662478. We have this on event price right now for under $250, 5 flex pays. This is all still available. It comes with the accessory adapter, the blade. It comes with everything. This is just a part of that great digital craft event. So I know we're ending this hour, but I wanted to let you know that was going on .com so you don't miss out and you take advantage. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. Until then, Shannon Fox is taking, hey, it's Shannon over there.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details. Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Available on Apple and Android devices.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get